The title of this mini podcast is The Hardest Part of Getting Up is Being Down. Let me start off with a confession. I can really annoy myself pretty easily. You ever do this? You finally sit down to do something, get comfortable, get focused, and then realize you forgot the one thing you actually need? Now you got to get back up. Oh, God. And for some reason, that feels like a personal offense. I catch myself getting irritated at the act of having to get up, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it. But that reaction, that mindset, that's conditioning. We grow into inertia. We weren't born that way. Don't believe me. Watch a toddler. They sit down, they pop back up, they move, they explore. No drama, no sighing because they have to stand up again to get a toy. That comes later. Now, being down isn't always about sitting on the couch. Sometimes it's a mood. Maybe you've got the blues. Maybe it's a little poor me creeping in. Maybe things just aren't going your way. You're down. And the usual prescription? Get up. But here's where it gets interesting. A lot of us think we need a pep talk first, a speech, a push, a reason. And sure, sometimes that works, but not as often as we'd like. So what does work? Something a lot simpler. You just notice that you're down. That's it. No long explanation, no list of reasons, no mental courtroom where you argue your case. Just, yeah, I'm not feeling great right now. That kind of noticing does something powerful, because the moment you stop explaining and just observe, you're back in touch with reality. You're not buried in some story anymore. You're seeing what's actually there. And that simple recognition, that can be enough to shift things. It's like throwing in the clutch. Now you've got a chance to change gears. There's something almost magical about noticing without judging, without justifying, without spinning a story. It clears the fog. And from that clear space, moving from down to up becomes a whole lot easier. So maybe the goal isn't to pump yourself up. Maybe it's to tune yourself in. Notice what's going on in your mind, in your body, without all the extra commentary. That awareness, that's the reset. That's what starts to turn things right side up. All the best, John.